Welcome, 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 family. Y'all do me a favor. Drop the purple hearts to let me know my audio is great. Welcome to the live, Bambo. That's one of the mods, man. Welcome to the live. Creekwood 5. Welcome to the live. Um, don't Mr. Bang Fence. Or Dante, I apologize. Dante, Mr. Bang Fence. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Mike. Like I said, my audio was great. Do me a favor. Pound up the drop the purple hearts in the comment section if my audio was good. Okay, thank you, Dante, man. Thank you, y'all. As you can see, man, someone is trying to figure out how it is that you keep on overcoming some losses, okay, or how it is that you bounce back. And see, the whole time they're trying to figure it out, they don't understand that you are being protected by Archangel Michael, man. Somebody is being protected by Archangel Michael, man. Okay, but y'all do me a favor, man. Wherever you at and wherever you watching me from, if this is your first time, hit the like button up. Austin Wynn, welcome to the live. Hit the post notification bell up if you are on YouTube. Okay. That way, and look, select all. That way you'll be notified every time we go live, every time we do upload a video to this platform, y'all. Okay. Now look, if you're interested in the read, man, you can get the full read in the chat, or you can go down to that description box and you can book the full read down there as well. Okay. I know it's people that's waiting on products to come. They will be coming out. Believe me, I'm a man of my word. Okay. If you book with me and you booked over the weekend, and look, I will be calling. Okay. And so, yeah, y'all, we trying to get to 1,000 likes, man. See, that's the shocking thing about this is, man, I do believe that I do a good job, man. But the crazy part is that I'm not getting the likes I feel like I deserve from the people who come over, man. So if we could work on them likes, man, that's the point of me saying, man, pound that like button up, man. Help the channel grow. Help other people hear the message, all right? If you can. And with that being said, y'all, look, this is a collective reading as always, man. Therefore, everything I say may or may not resonate with you. And if it does not apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Just know that if you are here, you're here for a reason. Okay? It could be something in your past that needs to be validated. It could be something that's currently going on in your life right now that needs to be validated, or something that is about to get ready to take place in the near future that Spirit wants to warn you about. And this is why we're here. The only one, the only Quay. Okay, Quay, me and you did a reading, Quay, didn't we? Welcome, Quay. Leanne Maurice, welcome. I'm the one Archangel Michael was protecting. That's what's up. Surprise, Eagle Ray, welcome to the live. Let's jump into this, man. Spirit, we ask that you come through and that you give clear and accurate information. And that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you will put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? I was gonna start with a whole nother deck, but Spirit said, "Go and jump into the black deck, man." It's something in there, and as I say that, y'all, I got this fly just buzzing around me, man. I don't think it's time for flies to be out, you know. So they let me know like this could potentially be like a monitoring spirit, but we're gonna do what it is that we got to do and what it is that we came to do. What do we need to know, His Spirit? What does the collective need to know? Yeah, something going on with your sixth house. Somebody is trying to attack your health, your wellness, as well as like something that you do daily for work, or you know, something that you would do daily. Here we go. Uh-oh. Did have these come out? Yeah, Spirit is saying this could be a cousin energy. Somebody that wants to be you is what Spirit is saying. They don't know that your power comes from within you. Okay. Um, it's something about a father being involved with this as well as like some type of like foreign cult that they could be connected to. Spirit is saying whoever you are a spiritual warrior and you're being spiritually initiated. Okay. I tell people all the times, man. Not all the time are your attacks being done because somebody is out to get you. It could be the spirit is calling you and they're look, they shaking your world up until you start to walk in your path. What else we need to know, his spirit? And spirit is saying, whoever you are, you're going through a spiritual initiation. What else we need to know here? Yeah. Spirit is saying there's something about somebody who could be uh like the owner of a gas station or something like that. Okay. This could be a family business or something. What else is spirit? Just being involved with this. Or somebody could be, they could work at a gas station. Spirit is saying their whole bloodline will be cursed. Their whole bloodline will be cursed, is what spirit is saying, okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying, man, there's a court that's ruling in your favor, okay? Excuse me, y'all, for the cards, y'all. I done had these cards for a time. But yeah, the spirit is saying the court, there is a court that's ruling in your favor, okay? The court is ruling in your favor. So look, getting back down to that dynamic of something happening inside of the courtroom, y'all, is what it's feeling like. Do me a favor. If you coming in on the YouTube page, hit the like button up as well as Facebook. If you can, share it and hype me up. Yeah, spirit is saying these people are under investigation. Okay. So this could be going back to that whole dynamic of something going on in court, okay? An investigation being done. And somebody trying to take you out, okay? And spirit is saying they are trying to attack your health, your wellness, as well as something that you could be doing for work. What else is spirit? What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, spirit is saying whoever this is narrative shaping. Somebody is narrative shaping, okay? And when we get into the narrative shaping with the 6th house situation, I feel like it's more so that somebody could be trying to say that you're crazy, okay? And whatever you do for work is crazy as well. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing something where you telling the truth or something, you know. And you know, a lot of y'all like, well, what am I doing for work? Maybe you just telling some truth or something. You feel me? And somebody's trying to attack your health because of their, or their narrative shaping around that saying you crazy. You know, because your mental health deals with your health as well. Okay. And spirit is saying for some of y'all heavy on the male child energy, but it's something about your inner authority. I feel like you see through whoever this person is that could work at this establishment. You could see through whatever the narrative that they're painting or whatever the case may be. Or other people could probably see through this person. Okay. They see that you have some type of inner authority is what spirit is saying. Yeah. Whoever this is, some type of like spiritual interference is taking place, man. Spirit is saying not all resistance is human. So their whole bloodline will be cursed, okay? And I feel like this is more so your spiritual team saying, look, everything that's happening to them, okay? If they having downfalls right now, if money ain't right, if they losing their stability, that's all a part of like, you know, the resistance that's coming from the ancestral line. What else is spirit? Yeah. The quiet competitor, whoever this person is, they're in competition with you behind the scenes pertaining to something that could be going on in the courtroom, or they could be connected to a situation that's taking place in court. Spirit is saying they are under investigation. Yeah, spirit is saying, I cannot make it up, y'all. Look, the shadow spotlight, what was hidden seeks light. These people are under investigation, y'all. And something is about to get ready to come to the light. Somebody drop it in the comment section. Say what's done in the dark will always come to the light, because that's the situation, y'all. That's what's happening right now. This is seeking the light. And they're under investigation for this. So it's finna get ready to come out is more so what I'm getting. What else is spirit? It's finna get ready to come out is more so what I'm getting. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, somebody is most definitely trying to put you in this energy of feeling like very overloaded, you know. And I do feel like it's more so from like a mental standpoint. But with it coming in the reverse, you're not in that energy, you know. Like I said, somebody is most definitely shaping narratives. Yeah, whatever is going on in this courtroom is pertaining to some type of like money, some type of like savings or something like that. I cannot make it up. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah. Spirit is saying somebody is most definitely preparing for something, man, to interfere. Somebody is trying to cause some type of like spiritual interference when it pertains to something that's going on in a courtroom with these savers, right? And spirit is saying their whole bloodline is going to be cursed for this. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, whoever this is, I feel like somebody said somebody's trying to stop some type of like good news from coming out is what I'm getting. whoever this is, I feel like they didn't get any good news when it pertains to something that's going on in court. One of the times, Spirit is saying this is family, man. Something about family that's trying to put you in this energy of being isolated is what I'm getting. Something that's finna get ready to come out pertaining to this. I feel like they're disappointed too. Okay, they're under investigation. They could be very disappointed about the fact that they're under investigation. Okay. Um, yeah. It's something about something about some type of profession. With the profession in the reverse. Hopefully, Spirit will clear that up a little bit later. But y'all, let's keep it moving, all right? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? If you just now coming in, man, do me a big one, man. Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody's getting ready. Somebody's prepping right now to pay for some type of like mirror magic or something like that to be done to put you in this energy of like to affect your health. And I do feel like it's from a mental standpoint. They want to put you in this energy of feeling overloaded, but with it coming in the reverse, I don't feel like it's going to land the way that they think it's going to land. Okay, this could be somebody that works at the gas station, that owns the gas station, that sees your inner authority, that you can see through this person, man. It's something about this person, man. Okay, and some type of like money or something, y'all. What else we need to know? Yeah, Spirit is saying something happened in the past. Okay, it was something that this could happen in the past. Whatever's going on with this person, this could have happened in the past, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, where they were prepping for something. What else is Spirit? Yeah, yeah. Spirit is saying yeah, they was somebody was most definitely look, and this energy comes out a lot, y'all. See, we'll be surprised how many people are actually like uh being pulled and pushed around this motherfucker due to voodoo dolls being on them. Y'all don't know that be the realest thing ever, y'all. What else do we need to know? That somebody most definitely was stealing items of yours to create a dollar. Is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, and it's a community that wants some type of like blood, y'all, because I feel like they were lied to attack you. Okay, if somebody didn't get some type of like good news, whoever this quiet competitor is, pertaining to whatever this is going on in court, didn't get some type of like good news in court, and now it's a community that's on their top, right? Because they were lied to them. Somebody lied to them to get them to work with them to attack you. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody can most definitely be a Pisces. You could be a Pisces that's involved with this. That's under investigation. I feel like whoever this is a Pisces that's under investigation, y'all. Don't have to be, but whoever this is, Spirit is saying what's done in the dark is seeking light right now. This could be family that most definitely I feel like they very disappointed. Somebody could be very isolated right now as well, y'all. And it's something. I don't know. Something about it's almost giving like somebody tried to multitask something and something fell under. Okay. But yeah, like I said, if I said anything thus far, y'all, that resonates with you, if I'm helping you along the way in any way, form, or fashion, do me a big one. Hit that like button up. Also, go down to that description box and hype me up, y'all, or wherever, y'all, the hype button that hype me up. Like I said, y'all, somebody is most definitely trying to attack your sixth house. This is the plan, y'all. This is somebody who's been narrative shaping. Maybe telling people that you done lost your man, but they've been behind the scene, low key paying for mirror magic, trying to put you in this energy of feeling overloaded, and running around saying that you have issues, so on and so forth. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know about this? And I feel like this is something that somebody's trying to do right now, and I feel like it's not going to work. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, something could have happened in the past, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, somebody tried to set you up in the past, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, whoever this is, they wanted to upgrade, and so they could have lied to a community of people to get them to help them by way of attacking you. And now this community wants blood because they now know that they were lied. Maybe somebody was trying to give you cancer, or this could be a cancer that's involved with this. But Spirit is saying if this is a cancer energy, this is somebody that's very changeable, moody, over emotional, touchy, clingy, unable to let go and unable to let go. Okay. Yeah, but somebody most definitely wanted to upgrade. I feel like somebody was more so trying to hit you with some type of like cancer, right? In order to upgrade. And so they ran over here to a community of people to lie to these people because they needed help getting this done. And it's all coming to the forefront right now. Especially seeing as how whatever they thought that they was gonna get out of this courtroom is not coming in their direction anymore. Okay. Yeah. What I tell y'all, somebody most definitely used some type of like fake ID to cash a check in your name. Somebody could have impersonated you in some way, form, or fashion. Whoever this is not very optimistic about this. Okay. I feel like somebody is most definitely, if you're somebody that's like very intuitive, somebody that's like a dreamer, you know, like somebody that, you know, just feels, somebody is most definitely trying to get you out of this, but they're trying to take you away from this. Um, but they're not very positive about being able to do it. They're not very optimistic that their idea or their thought process on trying to disconnect you from this is going to work. Whoever this is could most definitely be a Gemini, okay? Somebody that's nervous, very tense, superficial, very inconsistent as well. Okay. Yeah, somebody is not very and I feel like whoever this is more so is not very optimistic about, you know, whatever it is that they thought that they was gonna do to get out of this situation too. Cause somebody most definitely impersonated you. They could have used a fake ID. They could have signed your name on something. It's something that they did, okay? And then they turned around and tried to set you up for it. Okay. Now we know it was some type of like fraud that they did, Spirit. Okay. What do we need to know about this setup, Spirit? What does the collective need to know about this setup energy? And Spirit is saying this is in the past. This happened in the past, y'all. This is past energy. Talk to me. Yeah, this community wants blood, man. Spirit is saying get the protection. You said no to something. And Spirit is saying, look, that energy has been coming out lately. The collective said no. The no you said protected you. It shielded you from something, okay? Yeah, you need to seek validation. Like I said, somebody could have been stealing items of yours or create a dial from you. Spirit is saying confirm before concluding, okay? And they could have been using this item to try to set you up, is what Spirit is saying. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Stealing items of yours, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying you have to detach emotional. We don't understand, like, when we get into like dials and stuff like that, it's a lot of, it's sympathetic magic, okay? You know, it's a lot of sympathetic magic that's connected to that. So this is why Spirit is saying you have to detach emotionally in order for you to gain clarity from the situation. And see, that's a big issue as well. Some people be so emotionally attached to situations or people that they're unable to see clear when it pertains to like what's happening in their own life. You know, especially when it, like, let's just say it's children. You don't want to believe it's your child because it's your child. You know, my child will never. You don't know what your child will do. You don't know. You don't know what it is that your child was going through behind the scenes that will even put them in that predicament to want to do it. Okay. What else do we need to know, His Spirit, about this setup energy? What else do we need to know about this whole setup energy when it pertains to the collective? Yeah. Again, with this community, y'all, something didn't go as planned, y'all. And now it's a community of one blood. I told y'all somebody got some bad news when it pertains to this courtroom, okay? With the Two of Wands in the reverse, something did not go as planned. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah. Whoever this is most definitely trying to figure out how it is they can control this situation, or they're trying to most definitely be strong because they know this community is out for them, okay? And it could be like a female cousin, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. Somebody was most definitely trying, whoever this is, most definitely was stealing items of yours. They were using these items to try to put you in a state of confusion. And now they're not as optimistic about it as they was in the beginning, okay? Yeah. Whoever this is most definitely took some type of like loss. Yeah, and they're very I feel like they very dissatisfied pertaining to whatever this is. And I do feel like they wanted to put you in a state of poverty as well. Somebody wants you to be in this energy of not being emotionally satisfied, okay? Okay. And I do feel like whoever this is could most definitely been overindulging in whatever it is that they doing, man, okay? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah. They was most definitely trying to set you up, man. Somebody now they trying to be strong. What else, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is something about like an auntie or a sister energy, man. Somebody that was very jealous of you is what spirit is saying. Yeah, could have been a auntie. Like what I'm getting is maybe like an auntie or uncle or a sister and a brother that could have been involved with this. This could even be like a husband and a wife energy. But whoever this person is, this auntie was very jealous of you. Maybe they was jealous of the fact that you're in this energy of being like an entrepreneur or something like that. Because okay, I apologize. This is the night of swords. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This person was whoever this auntie or whoever this auntie or this sister energy could be. They could be like a Sag, Aries, Leo energy. Doesn't have to be. They very jealous of you. Okay. And this person is trying to figure out how it is that they're trying to get some type of like fast information to I feel like set you up or you know to offer you up with hangman. They could most definitely want to offer you up or to get you to surrender in some way, form, or fashion. Yeah, and they most definitely with the five of pentacles in the reverse, they're reaching out for help to get this done. But seeing as how this is in the past, they reached out for help to get this done. Okay, in the past. What else is spirit? They most definitely reached out for help to get this done. If you just now coming in, man, pound that like button up, man. Yeah. Whoever this is, man, I feel like somebody all they could think about is how it is that they can use these items to set you up in some way, form, or fashion. This is all they could think about. Yeah, somebody most definitely I feel like was gonna try to put you in a car accident with the car in the reverse. They could have also been trying to like send energy towards your car. What else do we need to know in spirit? What else do we need to know in spirit? Yeah, tell you what I know, man. Yeah, whoever this is having legal issues, y'all. I can't make it up. And they got to give you some type of money. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this is has to give you some type of money, y'all. I can't make it up. And this is all they can think about. Okay? They were trying to figure out how it is that they can use these items of these clothes. And spirit is saying this could be a sister energy is what I'm picking up on. They were trying to figure out how it is that they can use items of your clothing to change the situation, okay? And this happened in the past, spirit is saying. They even wanted to try to put you in some type of like car accident, okay? And they're having legal issues. This is pertaining to legal issues and something that they have to give you, some type of cash or something. Somebody got to give you some money that they don't want to give you. And they going to the fullest extent to try to set you up in order to keep it. They paying for mirror magic, trying to attack your health and wellness, running around telling people you crazy and everything. What else do we need to know? His spirits, yeah, spirits say this happened in the past, and this is somebody from your childhood or from your past. And the light is being shined on this. This could be multiple people. This could be multiple people, but the light is being shined on this situation is what spirit is saying. And with the page of pentacles in the reverse, they're trying to stop this from coming out, but not very optimistic about being able to do it. Okay? Yeah. Not to mention whoever this Queen of Wands is, spirit is saying it's a community that wants blood because this person lied. A Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Could be like an auntie or a sister, man. They shook up right now. Believe me when I say it. They know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. What else do we need to know? Yeah, spirit is saying this person's mask is slipping. Pertaining to some type of like impersonation that they did. And the fact that they was using some type of like item or like, you know, effigy or whatever to try to control the situation of you, okay? To try to knock you off, and it didn't work with the death card being in the reverse. Wow. Yeah. Spirit is saying, man, whoever this is, man, I feel like, man, they need to do some type of like self-healing, or maybe you did some type of like self-healing. But I'm most definitely picking up on like a sister energy. This person needs to do self-healing is what I'm picking up on. What else is spirit? Mm-hmm. What else is? Yeah. Spirit is saying, man, they was collecting information on you for the ops, man. Whoever the community is, they was collecting information on you for these people, as well as I feel like attacking you. And spirit is saying they want blood because they was lied to, and specifically because whatever they thought that they was gonna get from, I feel like with this court proceeding, y'all did not go the way that they thought it was gonna go. With the good news being in the reverse, okay. You know, somebody was competing with you for something, and I feel like they promised these people something that they couldn't come through on. Spirit is saying they thought that they was gonna break you, but you cannot break what is not meant to be broken. Somebody say I'm built Ford tough in the comment section, man. Somebody say I'm built Ford tough in the comment section. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Spirit is saying these people are afraid of your gifts, man. Okay. Maybe you know somebody has something attached to you or whatever the case may be, but these people are afraid of your gifts. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So yeah, y'all, they most definitely this happened in the past is what Spirit is saying. Somebody was most definitely attacking your health and wellness, and then narrative shaping around it. Meanwhile, they were behind the scenes projecting energy towards you by way of mirror magic to try to put you in this energy of feeling overloaded. Okay, they wanted to set you up, y'all. And Spirit is saying this could most definitely be like a sister energy or something like that. Okay, they wanted to upgrade, which didn't happen, and I feel like they wanted to do it off of your back by way of giving you some type of cancer. This person could have most definitely impersonated you in some way, form, or fashion, and they're not very optimistic about the turnout or the way this is going to turn out. Okay, like I said, man, you need to seek verification or validation when it pertains to everything when it comes to this person, man. Okay, um, yeah, and I do feel like something that you said no to could have protected you when it pertained to this person as well. And Spirit is saying you need to most definitely emotionally detach from this. Whatever they did to try to control this situation by way of confusing you and putting you in the Five of Pentacles energy, didn't work. And I do feel like they're more so emotionally dissatisfied with it than you are because somebody does not want you in that energy. Um, and like I said, this is somebody who's taking like unnecessary risks or very passionate. This sister, that could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy, or auntie that could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy. They're most definitely very passionate about like trying to take you out or put you in this energy of giving up. And like I said, this is somebody who's very very jealous of you. All right, and they're reaching out for help to get it done with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, y'all. Um, they having legal issues and they know they got to give you some type of like money. This is all they could think about is how it is that they can use this dial to try to like get you out of here by way of an accident or something like that. It's hitting different, y'all. I ain't gonna need to lie to y'all with this one. And it is a light that's being shined on this situation with the Six of Cups coming out. And I do believe it's multiple people that are involved with this, that this light is being shined on. And again, they're trying to stop this from coming out with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Uh, and like I said, this is a sister energy, man, with the Queen of Wands. Sister or a auntie could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy, and their mask is slipping off. People are starting to see them for who it is that they are, how it is that they tried to take you out in order to control the situation. And I do feel like a lot of people are saying that this person, either you could have started to show yourself more self love, or this person needs to. Okay, they had these people, man, working with them, lying to them to collect information on you, to attack you, trying to break you. And Spirit is saying you cannot break what is not meant to be broken. Whoever you are, you most definitely built for tough, and they are afraid of your gifts, man. All right, like I said, if I did say anything, and I have you here, hit the like button up and hype the kid up. Somebody can most definitely be the owner of a gas station or work at one. Okay, whoever this is, I do feel like you see past some type of narrative, or they could see past some type of narrative that's being painted about you as well. Um, and like I said, something happened with this person and some type of like savings in the past. All right, but this is about something, y'all. Some money is what I'm getting. Okay, and it's something about somebody that could be working at a gas station or owner or something like that. But yeah, this person most definitely, it's something about some type of like money, man, or some type of like narrative shaping, or it was something like it was a narrative that was being painted to you. I feel like toward this person, man. Maybe they look past it, or maybe you see past whatever it is that this person got going on. What do we need to know about this, Spirit? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Somebody could most definitely be a Sagittarius, maybe you or this person. Somebody that's very optimistic, freedom loving, jovial, and good humor, honest, straightforward, intellectual, philosophical. Okay, you could be that type of person. I feel like somebody most definitely wanted to put you in isolation. Okay, this is somebody who was most definitely attacking, and I do feel like they were working with this community to get this done. Whoever this person that works with this, they could be connected to this community. Okay, they were trying to attack your crown, is what I'm getting. And with the crown in the reverse, something didn't happen the way that it was supposed to. Yeah, I feel like whoever this is was most definitely trying to attack your happiness, or trying to just, you know, what else do we need to know, his spirit? Hmm. I don't know. It's something about like a Pisces energy with the community cup in the reverse. This could be somebody that's not for everybody. It's something about a Pisces energy, y'all, that's involved with this as well. Spirit, what do we need to know about the Sagittarius energy over here? But like I said, they most definitely, I feel like they most definitely was trying to put you in this energy of being isolated, y'all. You know, oftentimes they do that for one, so that the narrative can be created, right? As well as like, you know, so that they can have their way by way of attacking you. You see what I'm saying? And so I feel like somebody most definitely wanted to isolate you when they was trying to do so by way of like attacking your crown. Something didn't go as planned. Okay, maybe you found contentment in this you know, see, and like I say this, y'all, when somebody is isolating you, it's all about lowering your vibrational frequency, so whatever it is that they're projecting towards you can sit, so that it can be more effective. So if I isolate you, you're gonna feel alone. You're gonna feel like don't nobody love you, so on and so forth. And I feel like this was the strategy that they came up with. But when you was isolated, you found contentment in that isolation. Okay, you could be somebody that's not for everybody anyway, is what spirit is saying. Okay, what do we need to know about this Sagittarius energy, spirit? Y'all heard what Bambo say, man? Y'all hit that like button up, man. Hit that like button up, please. Get them likes up. Talk to me, spirit, if you're on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, do me a favor, get them likes up, man. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah, spirit is saying seasonal shifts. Wait for environmental change. Something is about to get ready to happen, or maybe somebody's going to try to come in and try to steal something during seasonal shifts. But I do feel like something is about to get ready to happen during seasonal shifts. Okay? Somebody's going to try to come in and I feel like try to flatter you by way of words. This could be a Capricorn energy. You could be a Capricorn energy. Somebody that's practical, prudent, ambitious, disciplined, patient, careful, humorous, and reserved. Okay? Somebody's most definitely going to try to come in and they're going to try to like season you up by way of their words or sweeten you up by way of their words. Okay, and this is going to happen. This could be the Sagittarius energy. Spirit is saying this is going to feel familiar, like something that happened in the past. For some of y'all, this could have already happened in the past. Okay, but whoever this is, they was most definitely, they had something to do with items of yours that was stole. Okay, what else do we need to know, his spirit? They had something to do with items of yours that was closed, man. Whoever this is could be most definitely untrustworthy. Talk to me, spirit. What else is? What else is, spirit? Yeah. Somebody was most definitely trying to cause some type of like conflict as well, by way of a union, I feel like. Somebody was most definitely, look, somebody was most definitely trying to cause some type of like disharmony with a union, whoever the Sagittarius energy is. They were trying to cause some type of like conflict with a union that you could have been in as well. Look, now look, I think, yeah. They wanted to cause some type of like imbalance. This could have been a wife energy. Somebody that's, you know, somebody that's very self-absorbed. Okay, this could have been whoever this is. This could have been somebody that was very obsessed. This is a feminine energy, y'all. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, y'all. That wanted to cause conflict when it pertains to some type of like union. Yeah, and so they paid for this to be done, for somebody to attack the happiness of it, for you to be isolated as well, y'all. Okay, and they were very ambitious about this. Is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Whoever this is, man. They wanted to put something to rest, man. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, they paid to cause conflict. If you had a relationship where you had like some type of like conflict going on inside of that, it could have been connected to this person. What else is, spirit? I ain't gonna lie. They separated it. They probably did some type of like breakup work. What else is, spirit? Or paid for some to be done. Yeah, they wanted you to be isolated. Yeah. Again, y'all, they wanted to isolate you, man, so that they could put you to rest. Okay. And I feel like to have success when it pertains to getting this done. Okay. But I do feel like I said, whoever you are, instead of like, I feel like being in this low vibe and energy, you found contentment in it. And now they're arguing and fighting about this behind the scenes. Yeah, because they know that they know that this community is on their top, y'all. Somebody knows this. Yeah, I'm telling you, for some type of work that they did with the Eight of Pentacles. They know this community is on their top, y'all. I can't make it up. Even if I could, I wouldn't. What else is spirit? What else is spirit? Yeah, back to that voodoo energy. Yeah, whoever this is a happiness to y'all. Not only were they trying to like come in between whatever it is you have going on, but they were trying to come in between some type of like relationship as well. They wanted to isolate you. They did not want to see you happy. They wanted to work on you and breaking you up. Yeah, I'm telling you something about somebody in this energy. I feel like whoever you are, man, you're not like a gold digger energy or something like that, man. You not. It's giving that like not for anybody energy. Yeah, somebody was stalking you, man. I'm telling you, whoever this person is, man, they were stalking you, man, using items to attack you as well. But they were watching you obsessively while you were in this stage of isolation. Is what spirit is saying. Damn, this real, this real weirdo energy right here. Y'all ain't gonna even cap. What else here? What else is spirit? Yeah. Somebody most definitely was trying. I feel like somebody. It's something about. Let me see. I feel like you awakened to something, man. To this, you could have awakened to this happening. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like it's caused this person some type of like. I feel like you awakened to the fact that this person that somebody was behind the scenes, trying to cause confusion in your life. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like it helped you overcome some type of like binding that was happening. Okay. Whoever this is most definitely did not want to see you in a state of calm. Okay. And I do feel like whoever you are, you could be okay right now. Okay. You could be okay right now, but that's more so the energy I'm getting. Let me see, spirit. One at a time. One at a time, spirit. Do me a favor if you just now coming in, man. Pound that like button up, man, to hype me up. Especially if I'm saying anything that resonates with you, man, or if you feel like I'm helping you along in any way. Yeah, somebody was trying to come into something. They were trying to. Somebody was really trying to come in between something that was supposed to be like an internal love thing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they was trying to they was using the community to do some type of like domination work over I feel like a relationship. This somebody who was a happiness hater stalking you as well. Yeah, they wanted to cause you some type of like disturbance, or they was just trying to disturb this by way of using some type of like item, to remote control it. This is what I'm getting. What else here? What else is spirit? What else is spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Whoever this is, spirit is saying they was doing binding work. They were isolating you or trying to isolate you by way of doing binding work, or they were isolating you, and then while you were isolated, we're doing binding work, like on your finances, on your love life, things like that, trying to keep you in that energy. Yeah, whoever this is, spirit is saying they want peace with you now because they know that it's a community that's after them. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Wow. Yeah, this could be some type of like foreign cult leader that was involved with this. That's at this gas station. Man, this is crazy. I love this, bro. When I say spirit be hitting it right on the head, y'all, they be hitting it right on the head. I cannot make it up. It's a foreign cult leader, y'all, that is involved with this, y'all. That could want some type of like peace with you right now, y'all. But they was doing some type of like binding work, trying to send like demonic entity towards you, working with voodoo dolls, y'all. They connected to whoever the Sagittarius energy is, y'all. And they're happy to say that they was most definitely trying to isolate you. It's a lot that's going on, man. And I do feel like it's because you see through some type of like narrative that was being painted or something about this person and they don't like it. Okay. Like I said, whoever this is, spirit is saying their whole bloodline will be cursed, y'all. Okay. And if they have things going on, or they could already have something with the spiritual interference card coming out, or they could be something is about to get ready to happen, pertaining to some type of like spiritual interference. Okay. But whoever this is going down because they were stealing items and they were manipulating you behind the scenes. Okay. Okay. It could be that somebody whoever this is could most definitely be behind the scenes prepping to try to use items of yours to create a Tao is what spirit is saying. Okay. To cause some type of like spiritual interference. Okay. What else do we need to know about this situation, spirit? That's more so what I'm getting. I feel like it's somebody right now that's prepping right to try to like cause spiritual interference using items of yours that they could have stole. Okay, Spirit is saying whoever this is, their whole curse line. I mean, their whole bloodline is going to be cursed. What did I tell y'all, man? Whoever this is, bro, is doing some type of like magic. They do not want you to be happy. They're doing candle magic, y'all. Okay. May your love life and finances be hexed and rest in the energy of lack. Whoever this is, they want all areas of your life to rest in the energy of lack. Okay. Yeah. This is because they did some type of like fraud. I can't make it up. And they're being attacked. Yeah, now they're trying to change faith. This is why they're doing it. They could be even adding items of your clothing to like, somebody could most definitely be adding items of your clothes to like candle work or whatever. Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody's most definitely afraid right now of being exposed, man. They're afraid of being exposed. Look. But the whole time for trying to steal something that they didn't get. Or that they're not going to get. Wow. When the shit hit the fan, it's gonna smell like grits and ham, y'all. I can't even lie. So yeah, y'all. Their whole bloodline will be cursed. Like I said, somebody might be in this very moment trying to cause spiritual interference by way of like prepping to create a Tao out of something that they could have stole. Like I said, they want to hex your whole life. They want you to rest in a lack of. They want your life to rest in lack. Okay, and like I said, this could be somebody whoever this is because of fraud that they did. Maybe it was insurance, identity, checks, tax, mortgage. It was some type of like fraud that they did, and now they're trying to change faith. Okay, like I said, they're very afraid of being exposed pertaining to whatever it is that they tried to steal. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know about this? What was it? What do we need to know about this Destiny card? Because they was doing this to change faith. Yeah, what did I tell you? Energy imprint, y'all. Somebody wanted to steal your energy signature. And they're being exposed for this. And Spirit is saying, you know the truth. I feel like whoever you are, you could be like, you could work with energy. I feel like the Spirit is saying, you feel the truth before you see it. You could be an energy worker. You could be a light worker. Yeah, and this could be somebody that's most definitely like projecting energy onto you. Okay. They're trying to project things off onto you in the shadows is what I'm getting. Yeah. Tell you, man, whoever this is, man, this community would want some type of like blood because they was lied to pertaining to some type of like fraud, y'all. And I'm telling you, it was some type of blood. I feel like it was blood that was spilled for this. It's getting deep, y'all. It was some type of blood that was ancestral whisper, old blood. Remember, y'all, this community wants blood. It was something that was spilled for this, y'all. I can't make it up. Maybe somebody did a ritual gone wrong, whatever they did. Community want blood. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Talk to the collective. Talk to the collective. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Somebody's afraid of some type of like information coming out, y'all. And I feel like whoever this is, man, they're afraid. They're afraid of this community getting some type of like information. That's why this person is refusing to walk away from this, y'all. Whoever this is, bro, is having a hard time moving forward, y'all. Because, not to mention they feel like they put in too much work, but at the same time, they're afraid of whatever. They're afraid of some type of like information getting back to this community, y'all. Yeah, some type of like knowledge. They're afraid. It's something that they're afraid of coming back to them. What else do we need to know, Spirit? If you just now coming in, man, do me a favor, hit the like button up, man, and hype me up in the comment section. Yeah, this person was most definitely like, I feel like this person was feeding off of you. They was eating off of you. This is somebody who's a karmic from your past. Could be a Pisces energy. Somebody that's very obsessive. Karmic energy. Yeah, Spirit is saying this community is on their top, man. Whoever this is refusing to walk away is what Spirit is saying, man. Okay? Of feeding off of you, of being obsessed over you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, it's a community that's on their ass for this. Because like I said, something didn't already go right with what they thought. What else is Spirit? Okay, let's see what's going on, y'all, because I see Okay, give me a minute. Yeah. Somebody is afraid of being exposed. This is why they constantly attacking you, man. I cannot make this up. Somebody is afraid of being exposed, y'all. Reveal. This is why they constantly attacking you as well. They're afraid of really, I feel like more so of some type of information getting back to this community about this. Yeah, about some type of like work that they could have did, or they doing some type of work to attack you. Yeah, to pertain to like to steal something. They don't want to get exposed for that. Yeah, somebody's trying. This is why they somebody. This is why somebody wants to constantly this. Whoever this is refusing to walk away from this situation because they don't want this information to get out back to whoever this community is that wants some type of like blood. They're afraid of this coming out, and it's pertaining to them. This is why they're attacking you, okay? And it's pertaining to something that they were trying to steal, y'all. Okay, they don't want something getting back out to them. Like I said, this community is on their top. This could be why they want peace with you. Maybe you talking about it. Like I said, constantly exposing things. Yeah, they did some type of fraud. Somebody did some type of like fraud for some fortune, y'all. Yeah, now this person wants to come in to be honest. Like I told you, they're afraid, y'all. This could be a wife energy, somebody that's a Capricorn towards Virgo energy. They know, like I told her, they're afraid, y'all. And it's more so like they trying to stop this information from coming out when it pertains to like, I feel like this coat, y'all. Excuse me, I'm sweating. Just trying to come in. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second, man. Let me cut my fan on. That's what I got this for. Let me cut my fan on. Okay. Yeah, y'all, they're afraid of something coming out. It's more so what I'm picking up on. And I feel like whoever this is just to the point of where it's like, man, fuck it. Rather than them find out, they would much rather come in to be honest when it pertains to you. Okay? Or, and like I say, just because somebody is thinking about doing something, that don't mean that they're going to actually get up and do it. It just means that that's on they mind because they going through it right now with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay? Yeah. They want to come in and be honest about this. Now, what else is spirit? They want to come in and be honest about it. Yeah, spirit is saying there's something about a baby father that's involved with this that could be in fear as well. Yeah, it could be an Aquarius baby father. Person was trying to steal something from you or something. Yeah, they was afraid. Yeah, somebody was most definitely trying to cause you some type of like heart attack. Maybe this I feel like they were attacking your heart chakra to try to like put you in this energy of having a heart attack. And I do feel like whoever this is afraid themselves now that they're about to get ready to end up in that energy, all right? Yeah, y'all. So whoever this is, man, I do believe that they're preparing to do something by way of something that they could have just stole. And it's some type of like magic, y'all, to stop this fraud from coming out. I do feel like whoever this is trying to change faith. Um, because they're afraid of, like I said, being exposed pertaining to something that they tried to steal from you. And it's more so when it comes to this community, y'all. And I feel like somebody is trying to keep it more so quiet. I feel like because this community could be on their top because of the noise that you're making. Okay. And not to mention, things did not go right in court. Okay. So they tried to come in and steal your energy signature. Okay. Your energy imprint. They started to project things on to you. Okay, in order to come in and steal something from you. And spirit is saying, old blood remembers. Your ancestors remember all of this that was going on. Maybe this ain't happening in your life right now. This could be past. Because spirit is saying this is a lot of past energy. But your ancestors remember, and somebody ain't getting away. It could be like a grandparent energy that's involved with this. Maybe like a grandmother or a grandfather or somebody that's on your grandparent's side, your mom's side of the family. They most definitely remember. They pissed off. Yeah, these people are refusing to walk away from trying to gain some type of like information or their determination to get some type of like fast information. And I feel like they cause a lot of chaos in your life. You feel me? Yeah, Spirit is saying this is somebody who was feeding off of you, very obsessed, a toxic individual that was feeding off of you. And they're currently doing this right now. This is what got the ancestors pissed off, man. Yeah, constantly doing work to attack you, to put you in this energy of surrendering. Constantly doing work to attack you, to put you in this energy of surrendering, y'all, was what I'm getting. Yeah. Like I said, a wife energy could be a Leo. I mean, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Does not have to be, but they most definitely want to come in and be honest, pertaining to some type of like fortune. It could be a baby father that's involved with this. An Aquarius energy. You could be in Aquarius. This person could be in Aquarius that has been attacking, doing some type of like attacking your heart chakra, trying to cause you heart attacks, so on and so forth, or whatever the case may be, y'all. Somebody want to come in and be honest, y'all, and it's only because they want to stop this shit from coming out. They already know that they like is it somebody gonna end up coming up missing, y'all. Is what I'm saying. And it ain't gonna be because of the collective. It's gonna be because of this, whatever lies that they told in order to get this happen. Like I said, the court it's a court that's ruling in your favor, but somebody is quietly competing behind the scenes, okay? And the court is still ruling in your favor when it pertains to this quiet competitor, okay? Whoever this is did not receive any good news. They didn't receive some type of like good news in the court. And what did I tell y'all? This community wants blood now because they were lied to get things done for this person or whoever these people are, and something didn't go right the way they thought it was going to go. Okay, they were lied to get this done. Let's dig into this. Spirit, what do we need to know about this situation here? What do we need to know about this situation here? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody committed some type of like fraud, or they're preparing to do something to deceive you in some way, form, or fashion. This is with some type of fraud. Yeah, somebody is afraid, y'all. This is somebody who got some type of like bad habits. They could be afraid of some type of like karmic energy. Yeah, this is somebody who's most definitely. This is somebody who's afraid of being exposed for playing some type of like mind games or whatever with somebody to puppeteer. This is a main male energy. Yeah, this is somebody who could be very pretentious, but they're not in this energy of being pretentious. This could be somebody who likes to brag a lot, so on and so forth. Whoever this is, the community won't blood when it pertains to this person because this person was lying. Okay, they lied about something in order to get these people to work against them. And not only did they lie, but they didn't get whatever it is that they thought they was going to get. Okay, which means that if they did offer these people something from it, they're not going to get it. And we can see how it is that they will want to get on their top. Okay. Spirit, what do we need to know about this main male energy? What do we need to know about this main male energy? What does the collective need to know about this main male energy? Yeah, they participated in some type of fraud. Now they're afraid, y'all. Yeah, of some type of like documents that could have came out. I ain't gonna lie, that's more so what I'm getting. Somebody is afraid of some type of like documents that could have came out. Okay, this person could be calmly observing behind the scenes. Okay, I feel like this person was bragging about this as well, but they could have been trying to like manipulate you or manipulate the situation in some way and calmly observing behind the scenes. But yeah, some type of documents came out, y'all. They're afraid now. Yeah, Spirit is saying exit gracefully. This person is, I feel like this person has to exit gracefully. They can no longer brag anymore, okay, about something, or they can no longer participate in something because something is coming out pertaining to this fraud, and it's pertaining to some type of documents. Maybe they forged documents, okay, but something is coming out. Talk to me, Spirit. And it's connected to whoever this main male energy is. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Somebody is afraid. I feel like somebody is afraid of people knowing who it is that they are behind the scenes with the Hierophant card coming out. Okay, this could be somebody who, I feel like somebody could most definitely, like with the Hierophant card could be a teacher, which could be a minister or something like that. I feel like whoever this is a closet witch, okay? A closet warlock is what I'm getting. And they're afraid of people really figuring out who it is that they are, you know? Yeah. And I do feel like, as well as like some type of like injustice that they cause in the courtroom, or you know, or some type of like lie that they could have told. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, I do feel like it's some type of like complications, man, that's happening in the court. Yeah, this person is trying they reaching out for help to get this done, y'all, with the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they most definitely reaching out for help to figure out how it is they're gonna overcome this stressful situation. But they trying to figure out how it is. I feel like somebody more so. It's not all about them not wanting to be exposed for what it is that they doing behind the scenes, but they don't want them. They don't want to be exposed as well for like I feel like they're the injustice that they've caused you. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to whatever this is going on in court. What else is spirit? What else is spirit? Yeah, so this person wants to come in and start some type of like war with you. Okay. Wow, talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, spirit is saying this is somebody who's refusing to come in. They don't. This is somebody who's refusing. They ain't kissing no ass is what I'm getting. Whoever this is, they in that energy. Yeah, but I do feel like somebody is most definitely trying to overcome some type of like drama by way of starting like a war with you, but they're not willing to come in and kiss no ass with it. Whoever this male energy is, okay, and they are connected to this person. Okay, what else do we need to know? This person could even have some type of like bad habits themselves. Maybe they do some type of like drugs or something like that. What else is spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is all about a wheel of fortune, man. Somebody's most definitely trying to change fate. And I do feel like the wheel was turning in your favor. Somebody's very bitter about this situation, y'all. Okay. This could be again Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Somebody that's very like very manipulative in their energy. Yeah. This person, I feel like somebody is most definitely like somebody, whoever this person is, I feel like this is somebody who's very lazy to begin with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody who could procrastinate a lot, okay? But they are trying to change faith when it pertains to a situation, and they're very bitter about the fact that the wheel was turning in your favor when it comes to this, okay? What else is spirit? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, whoever this person is, man, they tried to knock you off 1,000 times with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You overcame it every time. They came for you every time. And you overcame it every time is what spirit is saying. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, this person was constantly throwing magic at you with the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this person was trying to snatch you out of your creative energy, like, cause creative blocks as well. Yeah, working hard, feeling like the work that they were putting in was not yielding them any like benefits as well with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. But they were trying to bind you. Well, definitely working hard to bind you, and then feeling like whatever it is they was doing was not working. What else is spirit? Yeah, this person was trying their hardest to persevere, man. They was bragging about it, but they can no longer do it because they're not in this energy of persevering with the perseverance card in the reverse. Yeah, now somebody most definitely wants to come in and compromise, man. And this is somebody who wanted to gain. They thought that they was gonna gain something, y'all, and they could be arguing and fight behind this. Somebody wants to come in and compromise or come into some type of like consideration because I feel like whoever this is, the goal is to just gain a profit. You feel what I'm saying, or to get something from it. And so whoever this is like, man, look, I'm ready to just come in and compromise. As long as I get something, it don't matter at this point. Why take a person out when we need to be saved too? Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm telling you that. What I tell y'all, man, whoever this was stealing money from a hidden account that belongs to you. They were stealing money from a hidden account that belongs to you. Whoever this main male energy is, they were most definitely getting readings done on you behind the scenes as well. They were traveling to get readings done on you behind the scenes. Uh-huh. Spirit just be telling it all, man. I ain't gonna lie. What else is spirit? Spirit just be telling it all, yeah. And then I do feel like they were trying to blackmail you as well. Them in the Pisces energy. This male could be a Pisces for some of y'all. Male could be a Pisces as well. Imagine the male going to get some, man, like, you going to get reasons to look into a situation to see what's going on. Well, I can see, man, because you know what? You're stealing, you're trying to overcome it. But yeah, like I said, man, whoever this main male is, man, it's some type of like documents coming out or they're afraid of some type of like documents coming out that could connect them to some type of like fraud. All right. And this person was most definitely doing like I feel like throwing a lot of like mental magic out there, and then being a calm observer behind the scenes to see how things take off when it pertains to this. But whoever this is most definitely has to exit gracefully when it pertains to this. They have to walk away from this because, like I said, something is coming out pertaining to some type of like documents. Okay. Whoever this is most definitely in the closet like warlock, and they don't want people to know about this, and they don't want, and most definitely not. I feel like they're reaching out for help to gain some type of like relief from this situation, because not only do they not want somebody to know who it is that they are behind the scenes and what it is that they're into, but they don't want anybody to know. I feel like the extent that they went into to cause you some type of injustice. Yeah, this person was most definitely trying to cause some type of like war with you. Spirit is saying this person is refusing to like come in and kiss in the ass, y'all. But they're most definitely trying to overcome some type of like drama that they're in right now, by way of like, change in faith. But with the wheel of fortune coming out again, that's signifying for the collective that the wheel is turning in your favor, okay? And this person is very bitter about this with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. But whoever this is most definitely bitter about this situation. This could be somebody that's very lazy, very procrastinative as well. And they tried to cause you several endings, okay? And you still, at this very moment, are seeing, could be seeing opportunities coming in, okay? And this person was doing hella magic behind the scenes to get that done out of frustration to try to bind you and feeling like they wasn't reaping the benefits of whatever it is that they were doing it for, okay? Constantly trying to persevere, but with the perseverance card in the reverse, is not working out. And I do feel like they were trying to persevere when it pertained to like gaining some type of like profit. And since it ain't working out the way they thought it was gonna work out, now they want to come in and compromise. Yeah, they were stealing from a hidden bank account that was left to you, going to get readings on you, and then trying to figure out how it is that they can blackmail you pertaining to this situation, y'all. If I said anything and I still have you here, man, do me a favor, pound that like button up and hype the kid up, man. I know I'm talking to somebody, man. If you on YouTube, man, pound that like button up and share it. I know I'm resonating with somebody. I know I'm connecting with somebody. Like I said, all of these people are under investigation pertaining to this situation. Spirit is saying shadow spotlight card came out. What was hidden seeks light. Whatever is hidden in the dark is about to get ready to come out pertaining to this investigation. They already received bad news in the courtroom, okay? And this could be family, y'all. That's very disappointed. Okay, I feel like they thought that they had somebody that was a professional, or they thought that they were dealing with somebody that wasn't a professional or something like that. With the profession card being in the reverse, and this could be a Pisces, y'all, that's very disappointed about this situation, this family, because they know that this investigation is about to get ready to bring this out, y'all, and everything that they doing is to stop it from coming out. Okay, like I've been saying, and like I'm gonna say again, y'all, we in this energy of the unfolding. Okay, something is coming to the light, y'all. I feel like that era of the collective being, like, not for everybody, but for the ones who've been through that journey, y'all, that era of you being gang stalked, pushed over, and all that, that's coming to an end. Okay, and somebody is fighting hard to try to hold on to it. Okay, what else do we need to know about this situation, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this situation, man? Yeah, whoever this is most definitely resorted to magic to get this done, is what Spirit is saying. Somebody resorted to some type of like magic. This could be a Scorpio energy. Yeah, this could be a Scorpio energy involved with this as well. Somebody that's very determined, forceful, emotional, intuitive, powerful, passionate, exciting, and magnetic. Yeah. They went to magic to get something done, y'all. Or to try to like stop this from coming out. Yeah, Spirit is saying they wanted to emotionally manipulate this situation, or manipulate this situation by way of doing magic. But with the emotional manipulation card coming in the reverse, it's not working. It could be a witchy sister that is involved with this as well, that ran to magic. Yeah, and they could have met somebody off of the internet to get this done. Okay. They could have went to somebody off of the internet to get this done. People be dumb as hell. You be running to the internet doing shit, ain't backing up nothing. Wonder why it is when the shit hit the fan, your ass is the one that's going down. Cause you sloppy. You sloppy. Okay? What else we need to know, his spirit? I want to know what is this magic that they resorted to, man? What was the purpose of it, Spirit? What else is it? What else is Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying some type of like invisible countdown is taking place, y'all. And Spirit is saying whatever is finna get ready to happen pertaining to this magic that they did, they want you to be the calm observer with this. They want you to watch without reacting. Okay? Spirit is saying be patient. Okay? They want you to be patient. Something is slowly counting down behind the scenes pertaining to something that they put out into the ethers, y'all. And it's about to hit them crazy. And Spirit is saying when this happened, they want you to observe calmly. Don't say anything. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying this is about to get ready. Whatever this is, it's about to get ready to happen. Is meant to unmask these people's intent. Okay? It's meant to unmask these people's intent. What else do we need to know in Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody most definitely. I feel like it was a male figure, y'all, who could have went and paid to cause you some type of like ending, a Capricorn towards Virgo energy. Somebody that's very established could have paid to cause you some type of like ending. Yeah, they paid a lot of money, is what Spirit is saying, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. And whatever this is that's about to get ready to come back to them, they want you to watch and be calm because it's going to be a tall tale sign of who it is that they are. They're about to be exposed by way of like whatever is happening, and they need you to be the calm observer. Okay? What else is Spirit? These people done lost their man. I hear y'all. Yeah, they paid. They paid for some type of magic. Or somebody could be prepping to do this. They could be prepping to do this. This is somebody who wants your life to rest in the energy of lack, okay? And they're about to get a rude awakening. Somebody's about to get a rude awakening, man. These people crazy. They done lost every bit of their little man. Yeah, Spirit is saying, whoever this is, I feel like it's going to want to come in and ask you for your forgiveness. I can't make it up. But whatever they paying for is to cause you a grave loss. Yeah, yeah. Somebody's trying to cause you an ending. I cannot make it up. They trying to whack you. Somebody is prepping to do something to try to knock you off, and they paid a lot of money for this, y'all, to cause you in. Yep. Yeah, Spirit is saying whoever this is, man, they most definitely going to try to. I feel like somebody's going to try to put something towards your heart chakra. Okay, whoever this is, your light irritates this person's demon. There's something about your shine, that light that you got, that irritates this person's demon. Yeah, this person is most definitely trying to stop something from happening. Okay, they could want to try to come in and compromise now to try to stop something from happening. Spirit has said they want you to observe calmly when it pertains to this situation. Yeah. Yeah, Spirit is saying whoever this is, Spirit is saying move in silence. I feel like this is somebody that's very loud, but whoever you are, you need to move in silence when it pertains to this. You need to move in silence when it pertains to this. What else is Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'll tell you, whoever this is, man, they most definitely wanted some type of like new beginning. They doing this because they wanted some type of like new beginning, some type of like fresh start with the Fool card coming out. Yeah, I'm telling you. And whoever this is, man, they're trying to figure out. I feel like somebody, what they got to give something up, y'all. I feel like this is somebody who's going through a financial rut themselves right now. So they wanted to hold on to something that's just in this courtroom, but they got to give it up. Type of like 10 of Pentacles. Okay. What else is Spirit? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, something that they did was stop, y'all. Something that they did was on pause. Okay. What else here? Yeah. Some type of like binding work that they did. Yeah. Somebody was trying to bind you, y'all, with some like, this could be some ex-friends of yours or a community or with some of their friends or something. What else is Spirit? What else is Spirit? This is most definitely attacking your crown. What did I tell y'all, man? They was attacking your crown chakra, man. Somebody was trying to like do mental magic, man. You could have been getting headaches. Whatever it is that they did has went back to the sender. Somebody dropped return to sender in the comment section. Drop return to sender in the comment section. Yeah, Spirit is saying this could have been a wife or ex-wife and a main male. Something is about to get ready to come back, and they want you to be the calm observer. They want you to observe without reacting. Yeah, somebody tried to attack your third eye as well to try to stop you from seeing this in the spirit. What else is spirit? Yeah. And I feel like they did this for some type of like exciting new beginning. Like I said, whoever this is wanted a new beginning, y'all. So they went through hell and back. Okay. Even in the past, by way of trying to attack your health, shaping narratives about you by way of running around potentially saying you was crazy. Whole time they was the ones that was doing it behind the scenes trying to set you up. You feel me? Using voodoo dolls, projecting things towards you, working with foreign cult leaders to hold on to things. Just trying to like, put you in this energy of resting in an energy of lack. You see what I'm saying? Also that they could have some type of like new beginning. And even then, nothing went right for them inside of the courtroom, y'all. It's still going in the favor and the direction of the collective, y'all. And see, I want y'all people just like, man, well, I don't see these things unfolding in my life. Look, I want you to stop, pay attention, and slow down. Or stop, slow down, and pay attention. Because once you stop, slow down, and pay attention, it's going to enable you to be able to see the things that you missed out on. See, a lot of the times we can't see these things manifesting in the people's lives around us as well is because we already done closed that door. Sometimes you just got to crack that motherfucker open a little bit so you'll be able to peek your eye out there and be able to see what's going on, to see if the things that I'm saying is really unfolding in your life. You see what I'm saying? And I can guarantee you $1,000 to a bucket of shit, you're going to see that everything that's happening right here and everything that I'm saying is actually unfolding in your life. You'll be shocked that this is happening behind the scene. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't say everybody, but it's a mass majority of the collective. You're approaching that end to the point of where like you're about to get ready to go through a reset, and it's going to be a chapter of your life where it's going to be about healing and like getting back to peace. You see what I'm saying? Or for some of y'all, you might have to go on a journey of where you're being called to come in and be the healer. You might be sitting here doing what I'm doing, But yeah, y'all, in any event, if I said anything that resonated with you, man, do me a favor, hit that like button up. And if you can, man, do not hesitate to donate to the channel, man. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel. And you can do so by leaving super stickers, all right? If you are interested in the reading, go down to the description box, hit the link, and it will take you directly over to the website where you can book with me, amongst other things, y'all. Or in the chat box, y'all, for the ones that's on YouTube, I have a link that will take you directly over to the full reading. It's a lot of y'all that come through. Y'all book the short readings because it's cheaper. Then when you get in there, you want to rebook, or you want to you wish that you would have gotten the deeper reading because you want to get down to the nitty gritty of things. All right. And I want y'all to know, man, ain't nothing about what we doing over here fraud or we scamming in any way, form, or fashion. Believe me when I say, if you pay for a reading, that's what you're going to get. If you play for cash, that's what you're going to get. If you pay for purchase items off of the website, that's what you're going to, or whatever the case may be, because you fear getting scammed. I understand that there's a lot of y'all out here that have gotten scammed, but when you come over here to my website or to my platform, that's not one of those things that you have to worry about, okay? So if you somebody that is not booking or not getting into classes because you're afraid it's a scam, don't worry about it. Email me or book, and I can guarantee you're going to get what it is that you paid for, right? And with that being said, y'all, look, I can never leave without thanking my spiritual team for always coming through, giving clear and accurate information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do so. And I just want to leave you guys as I came, man. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.